There you go, boss.
So in this walk of 4,000 kilometers, we listened to the voice of the people of India.
Hagane ka jingya kijat ka ba 100,000 kilometer ngilaya snam ya ka sur bat ka jingdon kam jong upay ba.
Farmers, laborers,
Kinong rep, kinong belasni,
young people,
kisamla,
millions and millions of people spoke to us.
daki 4,000 ki paitbah kila keren yangi.
After the walk, many people came to us and said, you have walked from south to north, but what about the other axis, east to west?
Hadin jong kane ka jingya kijat bon kilawan ong yangi kilayat na shathi shatei lano piniyai na miingi sa set ngipat.
What about the voice of the people who live in the northeast? What about the voice of the people in Risa, in Bengal, in Uttar Pradesh, in Bihar?
Kay namta ka sur jong kibriu ki basa north east, ki basa west Bengal, ki basa hapo Orissa, nakabanta jong kiru pidebeniat. Manipur.
And so we decided that we would do another Bharat Jodo Yatra that would go from Manipur all the way to Maharashtra.
Dina taga daw mangilaray baniya ya kane ka Bharat Jodo Yatra hakasin ka baar na Manipur sa Maharashtra.
And people ask us, why did you start from Manipur?
But kibriu ki kilingi balay hisdang na Manipur.
And the reason is because the ideology of the RSS and the BJP has destroyed the idea of Manipur.
Kadaw kalong ngiyay na Manipur ka RSS bat ka BJP kalapenjot ya karukom perkhat perdain hapo ka jela Manipur.
The politics of hatred and violence has torn the state apart.
Kajingle politics kajing bisni perpihun kala tar lengkhot lengkhai ya ka jela Manipur.
Hundreds of people have died. Thousands of people have lost their property. It is a complete tragedy.
Daki spa angot kibriu kilayap. Bat daki hajar ngut kiladu ki jaka ki puta ki jongki bat kalon ka basnosi.
And that is why we wanted to send a message to the rest of India about the pain that the people of Manipur are feeling.
Dei na kani kadaw ngikwa ban pa ka kubor sa boro kani India ya ka jingsitom bat ka kya ka son jong ka jela Manipur.
It is amazing to me that the Prime Minister of India, after many months, has not even bothered to pay a visit to the people of Manipur.
Kapen sayong ngai nga ba Prime Minister jong ka di India mentara ki bon banai pat le jno ya ka jela Manipur.
Is Manipur not an Indian state?
Balai ka Manipur kam dei ka jela hapo ka di India.
Are the people of Manipur not from the state, from India?
Kinong jong ka jela Manipur kim dei mo kinong India.
The Prime Minister has travelled to so many states, but he refuses to go to Manipur.
U Prime Minister ulay sa kibabon ki jela hanre u kentai banlay sa po Manipur.
Brothers and sisters, if the Prime Minister of India wanted to stop the violence in Manipur, he could stop it in 3 days.
Kohenmen ko para ladaw Prime Minister upwa ban pensange ya kajingya ubsna hapo Manipur ula ban le tang hapo laisngi.
If he told the Indian army that the violence in Manipur should be stopped, I'm confident that the Indian Army would have stopped the violence within a matter of days.
Lada uang ya kisipai army jong kari India. Pensanya no ya kene gajing ya stam hapo Manipur. Tang hapo sisngiar sngi kin sala bante lakam.
The truth is, he is not interested in stopping the violence in Manipur.
Kajing sisya bat kalong don kajing angnut lane kajing trang ban pensanya ya kene kajing ya stam hapo Manipur.
The government of India is perfectly happy to allow Manipur to burn and the people of Manipur to suffer.
Ka sorkar India ikum baka kemen ban ailat baka jela Manipur kan ing bat kan siam sitom bat kajing janjan.
The yatra went from Manipur to Nagaland to Assam, Arunachal, and has now come to your beautiful state.
Kene kajing ya kijat kelas dang na Manipur kala poi sa Nagaland kala poi sa Assam Arunachal bat menta kala poi ha kene kajela be ke.
You might be smaller than Uttar Pradesh, but for us, all states in the Indian Union are equally important.
Kila ban rip kum ka jela habaya nujor bat ke Uttar Pradesh Henry wadla kirit naga benta ka jongi kilong ki bakongsan.
We do not view a child of Manipur, a child of Meghalaya any different than we view a child of Uttar Pradesh or Bihar or Tamil Nadu.
Ngim penya pher apeng ki khun jongka jela Meghalaya ne Manipur bat kiwe ki jela kum ka Uttar Pradesh lane ka Bihar.
We respect your culture, your tradition, your languages.
Ngi burom ya kariti ka dustur ka jongpi karukom im ka jongpi bat yaki kitin ki thulik ki jongpi.
And we believe fundamentally that Meghalaya should be ruled from Meghalaya. Meghalaya should be ruled from Meghalaya.
Bat ngi ngei ru ba ya ka jela Meghalaya dei ban sinsyar na kinong Meghalaya.
That is why I clearly stated in Parliament that our constitution says,
Bat dei na taka daw
I clearly stated in Parliament that our constitution says that India is a union of states.
ngala krensai hapo parliament bat dakaba ongba kari India kadai ka jingya sunrop lang jongki jela baper.
And what this means is that the states come together and form a union.
Kajingmut jongkane kalong baki jela baper ki asnok tilang ban form bat lane ban thau ya kawe kari lane kawe ka sunjuk.
And it also means that every single state of this great nation is equal.
But kamudro manla ki jela jongkane ka jela ba jongkane kari ki yarankan.
And their voice is equally important.
But kasur jongki baro ki jela ki dei ban yarankat dor.
Now, the voice of Meghalaya, the voice of Manipur, the voice of Arunachal, these are all being attacked.
Henry minta kasur na Meghalaya, kasur na po Manipur, kasur na po Arunachal, omdan masngap, omdan bapurwa.
Your tradition, your history, your way of life is being attacked by the RSS.
Karukom im ka jongpi, kariti ka dustur ka jongpi, bat kalay kawan ka jongpi, ka RSS kasdang manyon hakini kiski.
The conversation between the states happens through the institutions of the nation.
Kajing ya kren apdeng ki jela baper bat ka sorkar pedeng kaya lengba kini ki institution kamut ki institution baper po kari India.
The legal system, the election commission, these institutions protect the conversation between our states. The conversation between our states happens through the institutions of India.
Kajing ya kren apdeng ki jela baper bat kari India ki wan lengba kini ki institution ki baper.
And the constitution protects the conversation between our states.
But kini ki institution baper ki ada ya kata kajing ya dei apdeng ki jela bat ka sorkar pedeng.
And today the RSS is strangling the constitution, strangling the institutional framework of India.
Barha kini kisngi KRS kasdang man knyot. Ya kini ki institution batum juru ya ke constitution jong kari India.
And Meghalaya is not ruled from Meghalaya. Meghalaya is ruled from Delhi.
But ya ke jela Meghalaya diklam sensiar na po Meghalaya handrai la sensiar na Delhi.
And as far as we are concerned, this is not acceptable.
But hakar kom perkhat perdain ke jongi ngimla ban pediang ya kani.
The nation is facing the highest levels of unemployment it has faced in the last 40 years.
Kari ke jongi menta kayoi ya ka jing bom dan kam dan jam ke basar khai menta ka bat kraw tam hakine ki south post nam ki balale.
The Home Minister himself called Meghalaya's government the most corrupt government in the nation.
Home Minister jong kari India daladehi ulaong ba ka sarkar Meghalaya kadai ka sarkar ka babam saptam hapo kari India.
And then immediately after calling the government of Meghalaya the most corrupt, he partnered with it.
Hadin ba ula keno ba kidai ki babam saptam tang hadin katto kanes ngi menta uya trailang matki.
There is the illegal coal transport scam, the assembly dome collapse scam.
Kadon ka jing khai tu yaw doyong bat ka dom jong ka assembly ro kalakelon.
These are clear for all of you to see.
Kini kita kisin ki pamangi baro ngiyoi dalagi kemat.
Your languages are not included in the 8th schedule. 22 languages are included in the 8th schedule, but your languages, Khasi and Garo, have no root in that.
Kakitin Khasi bat kakitin Garo ki kelempat penrung hadu menta hapo ka 8th schedule. Kidon ar teli kitin hapo kari India ki baladon hapo ka 8th schedule.
The structures that we got to protect your land, protect the Adivasis, protect the local forests has been uprooted.
Kilat jingeda kumlo ban penne ya kariti ke dustur ki jongpi hangne ya ki adivasi ya kakitin Katolik ki jongpi baro ki sedang ban penjot menta.
The power of your autonomous councils is snatched away from them.
Kabor jongki district council ki jongi enang pentelot sisu iki lakini kabor ka jongki.
So all the work we did in decentralizing power, giving power to the people of Meghalaya is being reversed slowly.
Baro ki bor ki ba mangingila ai kamtam sa Meghalaya ki district council lasdang ban pendu kawe hadin kawe.
These are some of the issues that we want to raise in the Bharat Chodo Nyaya Yatra.
Gine ki mat ki ba komsan ki ba ngakwa man pansngaw si ki paitbah ha ka jingya ki jat ka jonga ka Bharat Jodo Yatra.
But the most important thing that the Bharat Chodo Yatra is aimed at is talking to you and listening to you.
Henry ka ba khamkong santam ka thong ka ba ngabu ha ka ne ka jingya ki jat Bharat Jodo Yatra kalong banya kiren matthi bat pansngap yapi.
Understanding the dreams of the youngsters of Meghalaya.
Bansno thu ya ka jing angnot bat ka jing pos new jongki kun samla na Meghalaya.
Understanding the difficulties faced by the farmers of this state.
Bansno thu ya ka jing ba ki nongrep na ka ne ka jalla ki mat.
Understanding the potential of the state.
Banituru ka ka lang ka kabu ka bala ban le ka ne ka jalla ka jongki.
And most important for me is making a relationship with the people of Meghalaya.
Bat ka ba khamkong santam na kamenta ka jonga kalong bandon ka jingya dei hapdeng jonga bat ki paitbah long sun dong hapo ka jalla
I
Meghalaya.
come here with humility, with respect, and respect towards your culture, your tradition, and I come here to listen and to learn from you.
Ngalawan sene da ka jing snorit ban snap ya pi ban burom ya kariti ka dustur ka jongpi bat ban snow ban snap ya ki jing don kam ki jongpi.
I'm not here to tell you my man ki baat. I'm here to listen to your man ki baat.
Ngaklemwan hangne ban pan snow ya ka jing snow ka download ka jonga Henry ngawan hangne ban snap ya ka jing snow ka download ka jongpi.
And so in the yatra we spend 6-7 hours talking to the people of Meghalaya and other states, and then in the end we speak for 20-25 minutes.
habangi ya kijat reu nyau kenta ngis ngap ya kasur jongki nong song snong hagi jela baper kumjuro ke jela ke jongpi bat haga bakut ke jing ya kijat ngi keren tang arpo arhusan minim.
Before I conclude, I'd like to leave you with one thought I had.
Shua bangan penkut ngakwa aban pensno yupi iwe jing perkat ibangadon.
Today, when we were driving here, we stopped and tasted some of your pineapples.
Mene abangi wan sane ngila sange bat ngila bam katokan ne usok turun jong ke jela jongpi.
There was a daughter and a mother who was selling the pineapples on the side of the road.
Kadon kawai ka kemi rengkat bat ka khun ka jongka ki bayadi sok turun harut surok.
In my entire life, I have never had such a delicious pineapple.
Silenter jingim jonga ngampat mat usok turun ubat yang kum utu ubamene.
In fact, immediately after I had it, I called up my mother and I said, I'm bringing some of the best pineapple in the world to you.
Hadin mangala abam ulapuni ime jamu huang bangan sawan rak sok turun ye biru sok turun ubat yang tam hapertai se.
So two or three small questions. One, why isn't the best tasting pineapple in the world available to the entire world?
Tang maka jingkeli kalong kene. Balai usok turun ubat yang hakapertai. Balai umla balai sekiwe pat gibenta jong kapertai.
Why is the best pineapple in the world not being sold in London, New York, Tokyo, in these places?
Balai une usok turun ubat yang tam hakapertai amla bandi ha London ha New York bat kiwi-kiwi gicakan.
And why are the farmers and that mother and daughter not benefiting from the sale of your pineapples to the rest of the world?
Balai kine ki sikmi sikun ka kemi bat ka kun kim yo nong nakabadi sok turun sakiu bani kiwi ki benta jong kapertai.
Because we have not, or the infrastructure has not been developed to send that pineapple to the rest of the world.
Let's say kadau kalong ba amdam ka jing penbit penbiang banpa ikini ki sok turun ki jongi sakiwe ki benta jong kapertai.
The entire population of Meghalaya can become wealthy on what you produce here.
Kinong song sinong jong keri India jong ka jela Meghalaya kila ban rius pa tang na ki marrep ki bapi penmi na kane ka jela.
You gave me oranges, I haven't tasted them yet, but I am convinced that they will be among the best oranges in the world.
Kila ayanga ki sok turun ngampari olat ban bam henry ngange udah usok nyamtra ubat yang tam kapertai.
And I think it is important that we develop a vision for Meghalaya that achieves some of these things.
Bat ngange ngide ban thau galat kalenti kumno ban penpoi kini ki jingang nut ki jongi hangne hapo Meghalaya.
I want to conclude by saying I am your soldier in Delhi.
Ngakwa ban penkut de kabang ong ngade usipai jong pi hadelhi.
Whatever you need from me in Delhi, I will always try and deliver to you.
Kano kaba pidon kam nanga na Delhi ngan persiang ban le kat bangala ban penpoi kata ka jingang nut ke jongpi.
And I want to have a loving relationship with the people of Meghalaya.
Bat ngakwa abandon ka jing edai ka basno eat ka basno tenat bat kinong song sinong jong ke jela Meghalaya.
And that is why I have come here.
Bat dai na takadaw ngalawan sa kani ka jaka.
I'd like to conclude by saying नफरत के बाजार में मोहब्बत की दुकान खोलनी है.
Ngakwa ban penkut hapdeng ka yau ka hat jong ka jing isi jing pihun ngide ban pli ka dukan jong ka jing it bat ka jing sotulan.
And I want to leave you with the commitment that we will never ever allow anyone to damage your history, your tradition, your language, your religion, your way of life.
Ngakwa ban mi no nang ni da ka kular ban ong ngin ya khun ban penne Ya ka history ke jong pi, ke tin ke teli ke jong pi, ke culture ke jong pi. Habang ngilay nang ne.
Thank you very much. Good night.
Kumkadak jong kajing ya sakti balu Rahul Gandhi. Aku apa tibaro pintempe ikilat ke mobile ke jong pi.
Pertae
ke mobile ke jong pi. Kumkadak jong kajing ada. Kumkadak kajing Italy. Kajak jong kajing kersane kajing ya Rahul Gandhi.
Pertae kerteng. Rahul. Pertae kawal lama.
Congratulations dan tibaro.
Dia hagani kapor nganam kuat.